Well, good morning, YouTube. How are you? Happy Tuesday. It is early. The kids are still sleeping. The sun is just about to come up. And I thought I would turn on the camera while the house was still quiet and just have a quick little chit chat with you guys. First, let me apologize for yesterday. I posted some pictures over on Instagram and on Facebook on those twice baked smashed Yukon Gold potatoes, and I had every intention on filming it and filming the dinner. I did a garlic chicken herb chicken tossed in angel hair pasta, and it was going to be a beautiful dinner. Well, my bathroom flooded. The toilet sprung a leak from the back plumbing that attaches to the wall, flooded the bathroom, flooded my hallway, poured down through the flooring into the ceiling, down into our schoolroom. It was a mess. It was a quick $10 fix though, thank goodness, but it was a mess. And before you know it, my dinner was, the timing was all off. I burnt the bacon, I forgot about the broccoli, it was a mess. So I didn't end up filming last night. I ended up surviving. And of course, you know, with my brain injuries, there's just a lot of things I just can't remember, like where the shutoff is for the water in the house. So things like that are just, you know, frustrating. People see my leg injury, they see my wrist and, you know, my hand injuries. You know, when you're limping, it's obvious. The brain injuries, and for anybody else who suffers from traumatic brain injuries, you know what I'm talking about. Those injuries just aren't seen. So, except you feel them. So you know they're there. And it's just, sometimes it's just really frustrating and overwhelming. So last night was a night. And I want to thank you all for the prayers and the well wishes. I am healing beautifully from my last oral surgery for my implants. I still have several stitches, so I might be talking a little funny. I'm sorry about that. But once it's all healed, we can then start the process of making my permanent denture implants. And that is the last leg of my healing. So, thank you for the prayers. I felt them when I was in that surgical room. It's amazing when you have so many people praying over you, and I'll never be able to express how much it means to me. So thank you. So so through posting, I got several questions about meal planning and whether or not I meal plan. And you know, many moons ago on this channel, I used to do meal planning Mondays where on a Sunday, usually on a Sunday night, I would film them, or really early on a Monday morning. And I would lay out my meal plan for the week. Now, I meal plan differently than most people that I see meal plan. I usually go grocery shopping over the weekend. That's when I have time to do it. So that's when I get it done. Our garbage days are Monday mornings. So that is a good time over the weekend to use up any leftovers. Anything that needs to be discarded usually goes to the chicken or to the compost. Otherwise it goes out to the garbage, and then garbage day is Monday morning. When I go shopping, so I'm just going to do a quick kind of rundown. Now, I stopped doing meal planning Mondays on my channel because, quite frankly, I was tired of the criticism. Like, you get criticized if you eat too many vegetables. You get criticized if you don't eat enough vegetables. You get criticized if you eat too many carbs. You get criticized if you're low carb. You get criticized. And it just was annoying. It was just annoying. I was trying to share to be helpful, and And yeah, and I was just tired of the criticism and the judgment, and so I just stopped making them. But I know that a lot of people are interested in meal planning, like real meal planning. I'm not talking, and yeah, I'm not knocking anybody else. This just doesn't work for me. I'm not talking about writing out a list of things that you feel like eating and then going out and buying those supplies, going, you know, whether you pull them for your freezer or you go out and buy them, and then meal planning what you feel like eating. I don't meal plan like that. It doesn't work for my budget. It doesn't work for my control issues that I have with wasted food. So I'm gonna just kind of share really quick how I meal plan. I go out on the weekends, and that's usually when I do my grocery shopping. I don't buy anything that's not on sale. So if I feel like chicken one week, but chicken isn't on sale, we don't have chicken. I buy chicken when it's on sale or when I get a good price. I have learned a lot from my dad in this regard. When he goes shopping for meats or anything like that, he gets manager specials, discounts, sales, buy one, get one. Those are always good. Buy one now and put one in the freezer, things like that. So if I find a good deal on something, I will buy it. For the most part, I buy a half a cow from my neighbor, and so I always have meat on hand. So I never have to worry about not having meat for the kids, okay? But as far as anything else goes, I only buy it if it's on sale. Same with my vegetables. I only buy vegetables that are on sale. I'm not paying full price. I'm just not. I do love Aldi because I get really good prices there. Their produce you have to use a little more quick, but if you are meal planning for the week, you can account for that. So I buy what's on sale, and then I take a look at what I buy. Now, I have a full stocked pantry of all my basics that my family eats. Don't stock your pantry with things that you're never going to use or never going to eat. I have a working, rotating pantry that works for me. When things are on sale that I use, I will buy 6 of them, and I will rotate through them. I will put all the new ones in the back and pull forward the older ones. And so I always have a stocked pantry, and that's how I buy for my pantry. Once in a while, if I really need something, like I really need, say something that's never on sale, like my molasses. I buy my molasses by the gallon at Gordon Food Service. So if I need molasses, I'll go out and buy it. Those types of things. But other than that, I really try to stick with stocking my pantry when items that I use are on sale. Now sometimes, like at Aldi, you know, their crushed tomatoes are never on sale. So I'll go in there and I'll buy a case of them. I buy like that. I'll go to Costco and buy things in bulk. But see, I don't buy at Costco unless it's on sale. So like if I need pancake syrup, if pancake syrup is on sale, I'll go to Costco, I'll buy 3 or 4 of them and stock up. And then that way I don't have to worry about it. I always try to buy on sale. So then after I do that, I will take a look at what I purchased. And from there, I will start my meal planning. So, like yesterday, chicken was on sale at our local butcher. So, and I'm always mindful of amounts. So, a lot of people would buy a piece of chicken breast per family member. So that would be, for us, that would be 5 pieces of chicken. I bought 4 pieces of chicken, and I'm gonna make it stretch 2 meals. I cube it, I dice it, I stretch it. It's the same with my meat, taco meat. I don't cook 2 pounds of taco meat. I cook 1 pound of taco meat, and I'll throw in a jar of black beans, and I stretch it. So I'm always mindful of how I can make food stretch for the dollar. So I bought 4 pieces of chicken breast, boneless, skinless chicken breast, because it was on sale. And I took 2 and I cubed it up, and I was able to feed all of us while I tossed it in some angel hair pasta. All of us ate, and I have leftovers for today for lunch, to feed the kids lunch. That's the way I like to do it. Now, tomorrow, or I'm sorry, today, because it's Tuesday. Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. My kids love tacos for Tuesday. I do have beef pulled out from my freezer. It's thawed in the fridge. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to make taco meat. Now, I did pull out an extra pound of meat. So I'm going to cook up 2 pounds of taco meat without the beans added, because I'm going to repurpose that meat. Okay, so 2 pounds of taco meat. I'm going to make Spanish rice to go with it, and I'm going to make some refried ranch beans. And so we'll have a taco night tonight. Tomorrow, with that other 2 pieces of chicken breast I have, I'm going to make chicken quesadillas, because I have extra tortillas that I need to use up. So I'm going to cube it up. 2 pieces of chicken is going to stretch. It's going to feed all of us. I'm going to make chicken quesadillas, and then I'm going to reuse the rice and the ranch beans. Now, if I don't have a lot of ranch beans left, I can go ahead and throw some black beans in it and make it stretch. So we will reuse rice, because we always have leftover rice and refried beans. Sometimes we don't have a lot of refried beans, but that's a great way to use up those 2 leftovers. And then we'll also have probably leftover taco meat. Now, I could make like nachos to serve with it, but that's a lot of food, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to reserve the leftover taco meat for Thursday night's dinner. Thursday night, I'm going to make a pot of chili, and I'm going to use that taco meat, which just adds so much flavor to your chili. And then, even if there's not a lot of taco meat left, like say there's a half a pound of taco meat, that's all I need for chili, because I'll dump extra beans in there, which is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to can up some beans. So I use dark kidney beans, light kidney beans, pinto beans, black beans. You can throw in northern beans or cannellini beans, which are white kidney beans. You can throw anything that you want in your chili and make it stretch. So you won't even notice that there's, you know, a half a pound of meat or a pound of meat in your chili when you add extra beans to it. So I'm going to make a big pot of chili on Thursday. Friday, I'm going to do pizza, because I really want to try to bring back Friday night pizza night. My kids love homemade pizzas. They love to help me make them, and it's just for homeschool, it's Fridays are fun Fridays, and so it's just a fun thing to do with the kids in the kitchen. So we'll probably make pizza. And then on Saturday, if there's anything left over, like leftover chili, anything like that, we will bring it out and have it for lunch. If there's not a lot of chili left, if there's not enough where everybody can have a bowl, I will warm it up and I will bake potatoes. I'll bake some big potatoes in my oven. You can bake them up for an hour. They'll be ready. And we will have a baked potato bar. And then I'll use the chili as like a little side, like an additive. So I'll serve it with a little bit of chili. I'll have some cheeses. I'll have some... maybe fry up some bacon if you have some bacon, if you've got bacon on sale. I was able to get bacon on sale yesterday for $5 for a pound of thick sliced. So that's how I meal plan. I lay out what I have in the fridge. What do I have to use? And then how can I lay out my days of the week to incorporate the leftover makeovers, because I'm all about the leftover makeover. I'm all about stretching, making sure that there's little to no leftovers left in my fridge, finding new creative ways to use those leftovers, and really just trying to stretch my dollar as much as I can. Don't ever buy anything full price if you can avoid it. And it's not about what you feel like eating. If your family has like certain foods that they love, like my family loves homemade mac and cheese. My family loves loose hamburgers. My family loves chili. My family loves lasagna. There's a ton of things my family will eat. I can't meal plan around everybody's, you know, feelings of what they feel like eating. I've got to be mindful of my money. I've got to be mindful of my time. You know, my energy spent in this kitchen. Some days are rougher than others. Today, it's raining. I want to get some canning done. I'd like to get a pot of onion stock started so I can can it tomorrow. But to be honest with you, I'm in a lot of pain this morning. We had a 70-degree weather day today, and right now it's like 38 degrees outside and raining. So my body aches. So I have to conserve my energy for my pain as much as I can. So by using leftovers and remaking them, not only am I saving money and stretching food, but I'm also saving time. Like tomorrow night, when I reuse that rice and refried beans, that's really easy for me. I'm not standing at the stove cooking for that, you know, that amount of time that it takes to do that. So I would say if you're meal planning, if you're new to meal planning, like consider all those factors. That's what I do. But you know, there are a lot of people that, you know, make meal planning videos, and it's really all about what they feel like eating, and that just does not work for me. God bless you if it does. It does not work for me. I have to plan it out. So, and that plan begins with what I have bought, what I have available to me that I bought while on sale or while buy one, get one. We don't always have, you know, my family likes the beef hot dogs. I don't buy regular hot dogs anymore, but they like the beef ones. I don't buy hot dogs and serve it with chili anymore unless I can get the hot dogs, the beef hot dogs on sale. So sometimes I'll have chili and hot dogs. Sometimes I won't. Sometimes I'll have chili, and if I have nothing to serve with it, I'll make a loaf of bread. I'll make cornbread, or my family likes the fresh dinner rolls to dunk in there. So I'll serve it with that, with some toppings, you know, cheese, sour cream, green onions, that kind of thing, crackers. We always have crackers in the house. But even if my kid said, well, I feel like a hot dog, well, if hot dogs aren't on sale, I'm not buying hot dogs. I'm sorry. I'm just not doing it. So and then this way too, if you're doing it this way, I find that your family doesn't get tired of the same old. Like the Yukon Gold potatoes that I did yesterday. I know many of you liked the cupcake tin. I put them in a cupcake tin. That way when you put the toppings on, you don't waste them on the cookie sheet where they get burnt and they fall off while they cook. By putting them in a cupcake pan, it's easy to mash, it's easy to keep the toppings on, and when you pop them out, I'll insert a picture here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. They're easy to hold, they're easy to handle. But doing things like that, you know, I was able to get that bag of potatoes on sale. So that's why I had them. I don't always have them on hand. So it just depends on what you can find in your area on sale for a good deal, and then make it work for you. But it really does help with food fatigue. We don't eat the same things over and over and over again. It's helpful. So if you have any questions for me about my meal planning ways, let me know down below. I have, for my members, I have thought about bringing back meal planning Mondays. So if you are a member of my channel and you're interested in that, leave me a comment down below. I might start filming those on Sunday nights for you guys and uploading them on Monday, and helping you that way. And then that way I don't have to worry about getting judged and criticized for what I feed my family. Because it's just, it's a lot, especially now with, you know, my injuries and my brain and all that. It's a lot. So, but if you're interested in that, let me know down below. But if you have any questions, I will try my very best to answer them for you. I'll even make another video if I get enough, you know, questions. But I hope that that was helpful in some way to you. As the sun comes up, I'm going to make coffee. I've not had coffee since my surgery, so it's been a week today. I had to wait till my stitches dissolve. I have a couple more, so I'm not supposed to drink hot coffee yet. But I'm going to make some coffee. I'll probably pour it over ice. I'll be a good girl. I'll pour it over ice. I think I got my stitches for probably for another couple of days, because the ones that are remaining are pretty tight still. So I miss my hot coffee. But I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee and start my day. Hopefully just walking around sometimes will help, like, loosen up. My leg gets really stiff in the rain and stuff like that. So I'm hoping I can get some canning done today, or at least get my onion stock started. And just, it's a good day. Rainy days are always a good day to work in the kitchen. So I'm hoping I can do that today. But thank you for being here. Thank you for all your prayers. And I will be seeing you soon with more videos, I'm sure. I hope. All right, God willing, Lord willing. All right, love you guys. God bless, and I'll talk to you soon.